Hi.
And welcome to Buy That Boat.
Last time on SailAway, we showed you the first 3 boats in our search for a full-time live-aboard, work-aboard cruising sailboat. This week, we show you 4 more.
Do you wanna sail away? I wanna sail away. Do you wanna sail away with me today? Do you wanna sail away?
Hello, and welcome back once again to SailAway Boat Tours,
Part 2.
where we endeavor to find a place to live, because very soon we're not going to have one.
Like 2 weeks.
It's like really close. By the way, this is the second of a series of boat tours. And if you'd like to see the beginning of it, go check out last week's episode, and we go through all of our parameters and everything we're looking for. So check that out. This week we have 4 boats,
Getting them in there.
2 of which we lost the footage for. I don't know what happened.
It just went away.
And they're 2 boats we love too, so that's what it's even worse. So we are going to turn to our good friend Ian Van Tile of IVT Yacht Sales.
Hi everyone, my name's Ian Van Tile.
We don't actually know him. He takes great boat tour videos of boats that he has for sale. So we're going to use some of his footage. Thank you, Ian. Go check out his link below if you like touring boats. He's got them all. And we're going to follow along with you.
It's like a reaction video to Ian Van Tile.
Pretty much.
First boat that we're showing you today was a Beneteau 49DS.
49DS. 2006 boat. The one we looked at was not dark hull like this one. DS style, meaning it's got that raised deck salon. Yes, right there where Ian's pointing. And allows you a good view from inside.
It has a bottom and a top.
Really nice stern, little swim platform here.
It's got the double wheels and the big cockpit.
Yep. So a very cool spot here in the cockpit for life raft under those grates right there. Central navigation spot, electric sheet winches for the jib.
Ours does not come with a pretty cushion on the front, but I really want one.
But did have the sail locker, which is really cool up on deck. Nice little bow seat. The boat we looked at also did have the Dodger in Bimini. This one doesn't.
And down below, you'll see this lovely L-shaped galley.
Very roomy down below, just nice and open, very warm wood, very pretty woodwork, pretty standard nav station. Galley had nice fridge and freezer, top loading and front loading.
The one we saw, the aft berths it was just one, so it was one big aft berth.
Yeah,
But
they
you
had the
could make it
panels.
into 2.
You can split it, right.
And then you can kind of see them going up the stairs. There are different levels in the DS, which you just have to get used to.
Good space though in these aft cabins. Looked like a definite possibility for me to carve out a little work area, make one an office. Look at all the windows, really, really bright. Moving on into the master as Ian caresses the handholds.
And the door frame.
He likes the wood. I didn't mean it that way. Nice big island berth up there. Tons of storage on both sides.
Nice vanity.
Yeah.
And into the bathroom.
Yeah, these have a combo head and shower. A lot of these Euro boats have the tank on the wall here. It's good access to it, which is really nice, but it's all gravity feed. There's no macerator to discharge it or anything like that. So, I'm not sure about that.
A little bit more caressing.
One last look at the cabin.
Lost footage number 2.
This is 149, 2007. Really cool boat, but they have a really tall freeboard, and obviously it depends on the dock that you're at too, but they're tall boats. And one negative you can see right here, the side decks are pretty skinny because they push all the interior space out so big that there's not a lot of, Another cool thing, interesting thing, love it or hate it about Hunters is the cockpit arch where the Traveler is mounted. So your main sheet is end sheeted. Now the 149 is a beast. It takes a lot to get it moving. Needs a lot of sail area. And the one we looked at had a stay sail in addition. Very skinny swim platform on the back. I didn't like that. Very nice rotating nav station there. Twin wheels. Not as big a cockpit as the
No.
Benjah's cockpit was insane.
Yeah.
The 149 we saw did have the upgraded winch package, so there was extra winches just for a sail. All the other winches were power. The doors are something that we've noticed on several boats that we really like too.
But the galley was something that we really, it's kind of our favorite feature of this boat. It was huge. There's three refrigerators.
Right. So front loading fridge and freezer, and then the top loading either fridge and freezer or 2 freezers.
Right.
Stern cabin had, the one we looked at had the built-in office option. So there's already a desk built into it that I could make into my studio very easily. It goes right there where that bench is to right there, and still allows plenty of space for still to be a spare bedroom. So that was very cool. Dish drying rack is kind of cool. It's a Hunter thing where you put all your dishes in this drying cabinet and turn on a light and a fan and let them drip. Nice sports car bucket seat for the nav station. Not sure it's necessary, but
Whatever.
it's comfortable.
There. VIP head.
Yeah. The VIP head has a separate shower stall inside of it, which is really nice. It's really roomy. Headroom is great. The headroom's great in all the main cabin area of this boat. Very tall. And this whole head and shower is awesome. The other aft cabin has a transverse berth, which is pretty cool. Just kind of uses the space a little differently. This would probably be River's bedroom. Makes for a lot of cool storage behind the bed on both sides over there.
And the sheets and the comforter are standard Hunter
Yeah.
that you see here. So that would
Lovely.
probably be you changed.
People hang on to them too.
Yeah. Well, it matched the headboard.
Nice little bench under the table that you can slide in either position and put the floorboard down to hold in place.
So in the master cabin, it does have a separate shower and bathroom, toilet. So it's 2 separate rooms, which
Yeah.
was nice. But by the time you got to that far forward, the headroom was not as well.
I would probably use the aft head and shower, which is, for such a big boat, you would expect there to be more headroom.
Sex mirror.
Yes, that's what it is. It's in the manual, that's what it says. Under gear. Very, very nice boat.
Thanks, Ian.
Thank you, Ian. You're the man. Next up was the second Beneteau 473 we looked at, this one with the very popular 2-cabin layout with a bonus work and storage space. Movable. That's kind of cool. Parking back cars. Very, very nice. Very big bed. Lots of possibilities for using those for storage with baskets. Good light. That one's covered up by a dinghy on the deck, but with that gone, the light in here would be really good. A very big head, full-size shower, tons of headroom. There, you can just look at me in the shower and you can see. Perfect. Stove heater. Hopefully we don't need that much. This thing folds down into a giant bed. Hi. Huge creature. Nice fridge. See, but that's just a huge storage room slash workroom slash whatever. All right. Well, this is Catalina 470. Moran and the baby are already on board. This one is not ICW friendly, but man, it's loaded. A lot of extras and priced really well. As you can see, she's a big one. Got a arch back here with solar. Obviously, dinghy. I don't think the dinghy's included though.
You want to go up on that?
It's hard to keep track of all these. We've looked at quite a few boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely. It's funny because in pictures, these look a little smaller inside than they are because this is so high that proportionally it makes it seem like it's a little smaller.
You did jump so high.
Did you open up any windows down below?
No.
Cover your mouth. River. Are you going to come back up? What? Okay, so that brings us to our pros and cons segment of this video of all the boats.
Yes. Starting with the Beneteau 49DS. Pros: twin wheels, huge cockpit, just beautiful, very roomy, right kind of layout inside, had the sail locker forward, the bow thruster, generator, AC, pretty much had everything we basically wanted. Didn't have a dinghy and stuff like that, but
Yeah. The cons were the price was $200,000. It was a 220 volt, so it was the European version, which we would probably have to convert, and it had weird boom damage. But yeah, we didn't really talk about that.
yeah,
But it sustained some kind of damage
it was like a dent
way
in
over.
the boom from something. So that's probably part of the reason this boat was $200,000. But yeah, it's your 250, 275 plus if you really wanted to show up in your search, which is way out of our our price range. So even though this one was technically in our range, this boat in general, it's kind of not.
Yeah.
149, 2007.
So the pros about that one, it was cavernous.
That's my word.
It had an amazing galley. The office setup was already there. There was a sail locker, a stay sail. It had solar and wind already, and a spacious cockpit.
And
Yeah, it had pretty much everything.
The cons, very narrow side decks on these boats. Really high freeboard. There's not a lot of storage outside like in lazarettes. Skinny little transom. Engine access is tough on these boats because it's a very deep hull, and then the headroom form was it was pretty close for such a big boat and expensive boat.
Yeah, it was $225.
So that's the best priced one that's well outfitted that we've come across. Otherwise, they're up there. Beneteau 473, second one that we've looked at. This one's a 2001. Pros. They're very pretty inside now. Traditional main on this one, so no in-mast furling. A ton of extras, solar, wind, dinghy. Good price. This one was priced at $174. That leads us to the cons.
So it was 2-cabin. There was no generator, and there was no bow thruster.
Yeah. And finally,
Catalina 470. It has great space. It had a fun layout with the Pullman berth. The headroom was insane.
it was 7 feet 4 inches.
A ton of extras on that boat. Solar, wind, bow thruster, basically anything we wanted, it was on there.
Negatives, this was a 2001. A little old for financing. This was also a 2-cabin with the Pullman berth, which is super cool layout if you don't need an extra office space. This boat had some hours on it. It'd been used well. It was also a tall rig and a deep keel, which means it was taller than the ICW bridges. I think its mast height was 71 or something like that. It's real tall.
And then it was the 7-foot draft.
You don't think it's going to be a huge deal most of the time. We're not planning to stick around the States and cruise the ICW.
It would just be nice to know that if we needed to, we could.
I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it for this week.
Yeah.
Next week, we've got more boats for you.
But a hint for all of you. I will say that our 2 favorite boats were the Catalina 470 and the Jeanneau 49 DS. And those are not boats
We're not about to own either one of those.
that we are getting.
But anyway, more coming up. If you want to see the beginning of our search, go check out last week's video. Subscribe, like, check out our Patreon page if you'd like to help us support the making of these videos. Ring the subscribe bell.
Ring my bell.
Do a little dance. Make a little love.
Love it.
Get down to that. Get down to that. There. So what? Cheers, y'all. We'll see you next week with more boats.
To the end, would you follow me? There's a world